Hey there, folks. So, I've got a bone-chilling story to share with y'all that happened to me a while back when I visited Disneyland. Now, I know you probably think Disneyland is all about magic and joy, but let me tell you, I experienced something that shattered that illusion for me. It was a bright and sunny day when my family and I arrived at the park. The excitement was contagious, with kids laughing and parents grinning from ear to ear. We strolled along Main Street, admiring the colorful shops and the cheerful atmosphere. But as the day wore on, things took a strange turn. We made our way to one of the attractions in Fantasyland, and that's when I noticed her. An ordinary-looking woman, maybe in her early 30s, sitting alone on a bench nearby. She seemed out of place amidst the crowd, her eyes fixated on something in the distance. I couldn't help but watch her. Something about her gaze sent a shiver down my spine. It was as if she was staring into the depths of her own despair. I approached her cautiously, my curiosity getting the better of me. "Hey, are you all right?" I asked, trying to offer some comfort. She turned her head towards me, and her eyes, oh God, her eyes, they were hollow, devoid of any emotion. She muttered something incoherent under her breath and abruptly stood up, disappearing into the sea of people. I couldn't shake off the uneasy feeling, but I pushed it aside, thinking it was just a passing moment of weirdness. However, the events that unfolded next would prove me wrong. Nightfall cast its dark veil over the park, and the cheerful ambiance transformed into an eerie hush. As we walked near Sleeping Beauty's castle, the distant sound of sirens filled the air. My heart raced, and I instinctively followed the commotion. There, illuminated by flashing police lights, I saw a scene that would haunt me forever. A woman lay lifeless on the ground, surrounded by officers and distraught onlookers. Her blood painted the pavement in a sinister display. The police swarmed the area, trying to make sense of what had happened. Rumors spread like wildfire, and I managed to catch snippets of conversations as I stood there, frozen with fear. Whispers reached my ears, revealing the truth behind this gruesome act. The woman, it turned out, was the neighbor of the man who killed her. He had become unhinged due to drug addiction, consumed by a darkness that swallowed his soul. They say he crept into her house in the dead of night, driven by some twisted impulse, and snuffed out her life without mercy. He was caught shortly after, his eyes glazed over, a hollow shell of a man. As I heard this chilling account, my mind raced back to the woman I had seen earlier in the day. Was it possible that she somehow sensed the impending tragedy? Could her hollow gaze have been a desperate cry for help that went unnoticed? Disneyland, once a symbol of enchantment and dreams, had become a backdrop to a nightmarish reality. The tragedy had forever tainted the magic, leaving an indelible mark on the happiest place on earth. So folks, that's the story of what I witnessed at Disneyland. It may not have ghosts or supernatural beings, but the true horror lies in the darkness that can hide in plain sight, lurking beneath the surface of our everyday lives. Be wary, my friends, for even the most joyful places can hold secrets that will send a chill down your spine.